Yo, what's up, John D? Hear me? The audio good? What's up, Brandon? My audio good, y'all? My audio good? Is my audio good? Hello. Cutting in and out? Really? Tell me if it's real bad. Little crack. Fuck. I act like this is the first time I did this shit. I wonder if I'm gonna take my Bluetooth up and see if that'll help. All right, how's the audio? How's the audio now, y'all? Good. All right. So, man, we're just taking a ride, man. I'm gonna do a ride through the mean streets, Toodly-doo, Ohio. God damn it. What's up, Nat? Welcome in. All my mods are showing up, man. I'll tell you what. I'm not in the tow truck. I'm in the little light service van, and I'm not going to a call. I'm actually going home. But I just figured I've been live in a long time. What's up, Innocent? Nevea. Westside, what up? So I've got to just go live, man, and drive a little bit, talk shit to y'all. See what's going on. I ain't been on YouTube a whole hell of a lot, so. Got a lot of things going on in my life right now. What's up, Jody? My man. So any of you people that ever been to Toledo, you know these are the mean streets. You know how we roll out here. I'm going sideways a little bit. After my glasses because I can't see. So much sweat. Is it hot where everybody's at, man? It's been balls of all hot, man. Hotter than 411 hells out here. Oh, damn, that was a big ass pothole. I really haven't, ain't nothing been going on here besides a lot of shootings. I mean, I know you guys all probably seen that viral video of them kids, people shooting each other at that festival. That was right here. That was here. Them fucking kids is retarded. They got them all, though. Yeah, it's been pretty bad here. Pretty freaking hot, man. Pretty freaking hot. What's up, Joko? Come in. I'm glad to see everybody. It's probably been, man, honestly, man, it's probably been 2.5, 3 months since I've been live at all doing anything. trying to stay out west side and about. Got a lot going on right now, so I've been immersing myself in work, nothing but work. Today it was just too hot, man. We just finally, it was slow as shit, hot as balls out, and we just finally said, we're gonna close up early, man, and get the hell out of here. We're just sitting around here, sweating balls. Might as well just go home and sit in the air conditioning. So that's what we're doing. So there's not a lot of, not gonna be a lot of action Jackson in this stream, you know. It's just a what's up y'all drive stream, I guess. How's everybody been kind of deal. Hit that like button. All that good shit. You be out Copwatch and west side. You be safe out there. You're gonna do it. That JB Hunt driver, he was going to pull right out in front of me. He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. He was going to pull right out in front of me. Honestly, I haven't even seen, even when I do get on YouTube and look on YouTube, I haven't seen like a whole lot of cop watching videos or supposed audits or anything like that. You have proof of live stream. What up, Aiden? What's going on, brother? Your head don't look like anybody's out there. Who's that? You guys remember I'm driving, so. Almost any time joke. I hit the screen. I get to see usually anymore, man. The only thing I see anymore, I don't see many. I just see a bunch of arguing and fighting, and I'm gonna sue you, and you're gonna sue me, and we're gonna sue each other, and yada fucking yada. I ain't been seeing hardly any kind of fucking cop watching, any shit like that. Oh no, did any of you guys see that other viral video of, there was another viral video here in Toledo of the cop that, grabbed a young girl and threw her to the ground. Y'all see that video? I don't know if y'all seen that video. What's up, Tag? This is what they call a high-level bridge. And it was so awful. Now you want me to tell you an update on that video? Since that happened right here in Toledo, I'll tell you an update on that video. Y'all are ready. So they are looking into excessive force, right? That officer. But here's the crazy killer part. Is a week later, that same little girl, that same little innocent girl, tried to shoot her mama. She took a shot at her mama with a gun. So, little Miss Innocent ain't so innocent. 17-year-old girl trying to shoot her own mama. Oh yeah, look it up. Yeah, a lot of people see that viral video because they're like, "Oh, look, the cop slammed the girl," but they don't see the other thing that happened afterwards. It was like a week later. Yeah, so now that girl's facing felony charges on her own for a whole different deal, and they're trying to pass. And I actually don't have a problem with this. What the mayor of the city of Toledo is trying to get a law passed. I don't know. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on it. If it's just Toledo or if he's trying to take it to the Ohio, all the way to the Ohio government or whatever, but they're trying to get a law. They're trying to get a law passed that they can criminally charge parents of children under the age of 18, criminally charge the parents for neglect and start holding the parents accountable. And I'm not against that, because if you ask me, that's the problem right there. These parents aren't teaching these kids right and don't have a handle on their kids, and that's why these kids are off the wall the way they are. The one kid that shooting at that festival that I talked about a couple minutes ago. So that shooting at that festival, hang on, I'll tell you guys a little secret. Guys, a little secret right now. I don't know if you guys still here. You guys still hear me? So if you can see off to the right over there, that's the high school that I went to. Oh, there you go. But anyhow, so that the other viral video where 12 people got shot when the two kids were shooting at each other. So one was a 20-year-old, the other one was 17 years old, shooting at each other at a full a church festival at that. It was a church festival, and they shot at each other. Neither one of them got hit, but 12 innocent people got hit, ranging from, I want to say it ranged from 14 to 55, 60 years old or something like that. The people that got shot, that got injured. So any of y'all with young kids, there's DPD, got somebody pulled over. Yeah, look, Copwatch. Yeah, some kids are evil, but, you know, there's things you can do about that, though. You know what I mean? I get it. Some kids are evil, but there's things you can do. So anybody with young kids, man, like, you gotta keep these kids under control. These kids are off the hook nowadays. I don't know what it is. It's in the water or what, but oh hell, someone wrote a fucking book. I can't read all that. Oh, that economy for I'm just gonna say I couldn't read what you said, and I don't know who it was there, but the economy forced both parents to work or whatever, if that's what you were talking about in that whole book you just wrote me, that's a fucking excuse. I don't give a shit. That's a fucking excuse. I worked and my old lady worked growing my raising my three boys, and my three boys didn't turn out like that. I still was, and I was working 80 hours a week, 80 when I was younger. When my kids were coming up, I was working 80 hours a week driving a tow truck just to make ends meet. And my kids didn't act like that because I still had a handle on my kids. And I raised my kids in this city. And if anybody knows this city, they know that this city's rough. See that dude on that see that dude on that bicycle right there? That dude on that bicycle trying about 15 years ago trying to say something crazy to me. I told him I was gonna smack shit out of him. What's up? I can't help you, Frank. See? Yeah, that dude didn't know. Like 15 years ago, I met that dude, and he didn't even know who I was, and was over at my friend's house talking shit, and said something. I forgot. I don't even know what he said. He said something. He said something fucking something sideways to me, and I told him, I was like, boy, you don't know me. I'll smack shit out you. And ever since that day, that boy ain't never said anything disrespectful since. Sorry. Sorry, Frank. Yeah, I can't help him. That's right, hometown tour. What's up, Goat? What's going on with you? Fab Daddy, welcome in. What's up, Patrick? You changed your name again? Holy shit. Hey, just so a couple of y'all, Pink and Patrick and all that, man, is what's Trucking with Callahan's been doing? Has he not been going live? Because I haven't been seeing him, if he has. I haven't even been getting any kind of, like, and you know, believe it or not, this is a funny story. So believe it or not, like, I don't know it was how many months ago it was. But, YouTube sent me a thing and said, my most watched channel of 2025 was Trucking with Callahan. I thought that was funny. What do you guys say? Has he been around? Maybe. My bad. I gotta tap on the. Oh, he's off the road right now. Yeah, that was a most watched. That was the most watched YouTube channel I watched in 2025. Which it doesn't seem like it because I don't feel like I watched him. But I guess he was live so many times, and I was in his lives at least popping in for a minute or two. You know what I mean? So much that it was probably the most watched. Yeah, I'll probably call him, man, since I haven't seen him and talked to him in a while. I'm sure you do, Pink. Yeah, but Pink, you know what? You don't even talk to me at all. And you've known me the longest. That's the crazy part. We've known each other on the YouTube streets the longest, and you don't even talk to me at all. You'll email me? All right. Man, it's like, it probably cooled down a little bit. It's probably about 95 out right now. Probably about 95 degrees outside right now. And I don't have air in this little puddle jumper. I don't take a tow truck home no more because diesel is too expensive. So I take our little light service vehicle home because it's good on gas. And I do a lot of light service during the day. I actually do more light service than I do tows. I go out and unlock cars and jump cars, change tires, put air in tires, shit like that. Put gas in cars. People run out of gas. All right, Fab Daddy, what you mean if you don't see us again? You all right, man? Or you mean if you don't see us again by July 4th or something? Before Saturday. Okay, all right, gotcha. Gotcha. So making sure, bro. Making sure. That's funny. Now it makes me think about another funny story. So this dude that comes out and hangs out at the shop, he wanted to be a tow truck driver. So my buddy says, "Hey man," he says, "Hey Tow," he's like, "Jump in a truck with this cat and train him." So I took this dude out on like 10 tows in a matter of 2 days, like five one day, five the other day, and I was trying to train him, and this dude's completely, whatever. And then he decided, like a couple weeks later, or like a week later, he starts texting our other driver and talking crazy about me, talking shit. So I said something to him when I seen him. I was like, man, I thought we was cool, man. I was like, but you talking shit behind my back, man. And I was like, I read all the text messages. He's like, oh yeah, man, it was text to speech, man. And that stuff comes out the wrong way, man, when you text to speech and all that. I said, yeah. I said, I can understand that. I said, that's why I don't text. That's why I don't like to text. I'd rather talk to you on the phone. Because text always gets misconstrued. You know what I mean? You can't put your feelings and emphasis in it. Oh, you're good, Fab Daddy, man. Pink's a mod in here, but he's not gonna time you out or anything like that unless you do something that I don't approve of, which pretty much is like racism and the regular deal, Shmuel. You're cool in here. I let anybody in here. Anybody can talk on my platform. I don't care. I don't know what's going on, so I don't. I'm just I'm able to stop now, so I can read the chat. So I'm paying more attention. It's pretty much where I grew up at, y'all. Right here, you're seeing it. This is the street. Yeah. And there's a short few people in my chat that's been here and had seen where I'm at. Um, West Side, Brandon. They both been here. They both seen where I'm at. Um, I think that's about it that I seen in the chat so far. I know Pink's always well, what is it? Restreaming it to Grinder or something like that. That's my Nightbot thing. What's up, Havoc? Welcome in. Yeah, Brandon's been here. Brandon's been to my Brandon. Well, Brandon was at my house, my other house. Brandon was at my other house that me and Ajot lived in. And so was Westside. Westside stayed with me. Look, I don't care. Westside stayed with me for a couple of days. Westside is cool ass peoples, man. She's good people and she's cool ass people. And she baked me cookies. Westside baked me cookies, y'all. And they was good as fuck too. Just saying. And I don't even have my computer set up no more, so I can't even do like live streams like rants or anything like that. If I was to do a rant, it would have to be a rant on like YouTube Live. I mean, I guess I could do a StreamYard from my phone, but that wouldn't be No, man, you know what though, John? I would still try to put some shit like that on because I could do that shit over at the shop. But the problem is that like no one reached out to me. Everybody talked about it in chats and laughed, but didn't no one reach out to me and be like, hell yeah, man, that sounds like a good idea. So I mean that. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. But and I don't want to put, I don't want to throw shade on Brandon. Brandon's good people too. But I only got to meet Brandon, for me and Brandon only spent probably about half an hour, 40 minutes together or so. But Westside, she actually stayed at the house for a couple of days. Westside and you know what? I even go as farther to say BSBT stayed at my house for I think one night. And BSBT's good people too, man. He's cool people, man. He be getting all spurgalicious and shit on fucking YouTube, but he's cool people, man. He's funny as shit. He had me dying laughing, man. Oh my God, no one's talking to me. Everybody's talking to everybody else. And you know, I only see like 4 people chatting, 5 people chatting, man. So there's got to be like a whole bunch of people lurking. I wonder who's lurking. No, it's all good. It's all good, Fab Daddy. How's your hair? I mean, what hair are we talking about? The hair on my head or the waxed hair? Well, I'm hairy again. I mean, I got eyebrows and all that kind of shit. What's up, Big Chief? Welcome in. I got my eyebrows and stuff. I need my nose hair pulled again though, cause like they're getting fucking long. I don't know how old some of y'all are in the chat, but you ever notice the older you get, the quicker your ear hair and your nose hair fucking grows? Jesus, shit's insane, man. I feel like my ear hair and my nose hair grows faster than my fucking beard and my hair on my head. Crofty, what up, girl? Welcome in. Been a minute since I seen you. Hell yeah. I'm drinking coffee too. It's 95 degrees outside and I'm drinking coffee, just to let you guys know. And not a iced coffee either. Warm coffee. And it's good. And the people that know me personally know that I drink coffee from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. From the time I wake up in the morning to the time I go to sleep, I drink coffee. Yeah, it was heat indexes were about that here, but it wasn't that like that was a like real feel. What's up, Johnny Bravo? What's up, y'all? Glad everybody could make it. Say hi to Toe for a minute. Hell yeah. That's all I drink, man. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yeah, man. I mean, I'll tell you what. I've been blessed. I'm not like these, you know, I'm not like these not troll channels. I shouldn't even say that because it's funny. Anybody you feel like disagrees with you is a troll, you know what I mean? And that's, I don't call that a troll. A troll is a whole different animal than just someone that disagrees with me or whatever. But I don't get, anyways, where I was going with that is I don't get, you know, 9,900 people in my chat and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some of these guys are getting freaking 100 people in their fucking chat and they only got 300 subscribers or 400 subscribers, and I've been stuck on 1,600 for shit, a year, 2 years, 1,600 subscribers. But where I was going with it was the people that I have in my chat, like all you people that are talking right now, are like my core people, and I'm just happy with having y'all in here, man. I don't need nothing else. I don't need all that other garbage. You know, all them other people in my chat fucking, you know, talking shit about each other, and I'm gonna sue you, and you're breaking the law on YouTube, and I'm gonna mass report your channel, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do fucking garbage, dude. Y'all that are in here, and on the 14 people, 16 people watching, 14 people hit the like button, man. Pink, actually, no. the furthest thing I got was on Father's Day. I sent him I said Happy Father's Day, fathead, and he messaged me back and he was like Happy Father's Day. So yeah, that's the most I've talked to him. But I'm so busy. I mean, dude, I've been just like, this is way early for me to be home. That's why I'm not even like van and going in the house or anything. That's why I'm sitting here bullshitting with y'all, because like this is like insanely early for me to be home. Crofty don't have a wrench. Check the channel out. Verify the channel for me, Pink, and I'll give her a wrench. Of course, I'll give her a wrench. Crofty's one of another Chuck Bronson era peoples that used to be in the chat with us all, Pink and all of us. That's the real Crofty. All right. What up, Sasquatch? Well, she pops back up on the screen now. Frank Pants. What's going on with you? Ah, there she is. There you are. Let me see if I can do this from my phone, y'all. Don't. What the hell? I think I did it. I think I did it. Yeah. Yep, it says it. I'll send you a text, Caucasian, and that way you can save my number later when I get out this live stream, because I'm on my phone. Man, you could tell I haven't been in no live streams, man, and y'all could tell I haven't been in no live streams on YouTube in a while, because like I haven't seen nobody, man. Like Frank Pants, like it feels like it's been forever since I seen Frank Pants. John D. Now I talk to John D on a regular basis outside of YouTube, so I mean, when I took my trip to Texas, shit, I talked to John D for hours. Me and John D was on the phone for hours. John helped keep my drive alive, per se, on the drive to Texas. I do go to lives, man, but it's usually the nighttime fucking, oh fuck you, you're a piece of shit lives, you know what I mean? I'm suing you and I'm putting fucking TPOs on you and EPOs and all that other fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm the lives that, you know. What up, King Charles? Welcome in, Lorada, baby. Them are the lives that I've been catching, you know, and then I catch a little bit of, you know, the Smurf watch when I can. If he goes live during the day, see, that's the thing, is people go live during the day, I don't fucking see it. You got to be live at like 9 o'clock at night, then I might see your shit. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, the lives that Bow makes fun of, yeah, pretty much. Them are the lives that I see, man. I don't see other. If you go live during the day, shit, I ain't seeing that. And especially if like YouTube doesn't suggest it. Hello, age out my. I just decided to do a drive stream because I ain't went live in forever and a day and a day and a day and a day. So I decided to do a live drive, and I drove, and now I'm stopped. Hell yeah. 16 watching, 19 likes. I say we're on the good, man. Hell yeah, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. You missed the driving? Rewind. You didn't miss much. You seen some ghetto, some more ghetto, and then more ghetto, and then me stopping in the ghetto. That's what you got to see. Yeah, I haven't done. Hey, look, I love your lies, Frank Pants, because you be peeping out the window and shit. That should be funny as fuck, bro. That should be having me laughing my ass off. Frank be peeping out his window and shit, watching the cops go up to his neighbor's house and shit. That shit is funny as fuck. So what else, everybody? What everybody been getting into? Never a dull moment. I feel you, man. I mean, shit. We in the middle of the city in the ghetto, and I'm looking across the street. I don't know if y'all can see it, but over there, look right between that black car, right, like on the ground towards that black car right there. There's freaking chickens running around right there. That's crazy, right? Hell yeah. What's up, Oklahoma? Welcome in, brother. What's the plan for the 4th? What's up, Keebler? Welcome in. Sleep working, huh? I don't know what the plan for the 4th. I've been asked to go one place. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to be out because I kind of feel like the 4th is gonna be wild around here. This summer's already been wild, and I think the 4th of July is gonna be wild. It's like crazy wild. Man, I haven't bought fireworks, man, since shit, probably early 2000s, man. I started seeing too many people get their hands blown off and their freaking fingers blown off and shit. And now it's just like, yeah, I'm good. I like fireworks for other people to do them, not me. Other people can do fireworks. But I have been. Oh, you guys hear the train? That's another thing about living around here I had to deal with my whole life. Age out to tell you too. Frickin' trains, man, around here, dude. Like all hours of the night, everything. But I'm used to it because I grew up around it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. I let everybody else blow themselves up. I don't need to. I'm too old. My fingers ain't gonna grow back. You know what I mean? Especially when you see like NFL players and all these celebrities and shit blowing their fucking athletes and shit, blowing their fingers off and shit. It's like, are you retarded, dude? Like you're making millions of dollars a year, man, and you gonna risk it all to throw a couple fireworks, man? Come on, man. uh, our fire department is probably about 5 blocks away. Not far, but it's down the road on the main road, and it's like even when they leave going to any call, unless they come this way, you can't hear them. Auction. Damn, I miss auctions, man. Patrick, you have a good night. I miss auctions, man. My buddy died here that used to. That's another story I can tell you. The guy he's an auctioneer, and he used to have an auction house, and he'd have an auction every Tuesday night. And I used to go, and it was just pretty much like household goods and stuff like that. But I had fun at the auction, and the guy that happened when I was in Texas, he died. He was breaking down Jelly Roll's stage. Jelly Roll played a concert at a place called Put-in-Bay. If you know anything about Northwest Ohio and the lake and all that, Put-in-Bay is an island out in Lake Erie, and he died taking down the stage at Put-in-Bay Jelly Roll's concert. He had a heart attack, a massive heart attack, and died. He wasn't that old either. He's like 50, maybe 53, I think, something like that. Someone leaving. Yeah, so I haven't been, and about the only other live stream that I used to watch, and hopefully it's going to be coming back soon, was the Naughty Corner, of course. Damn, a heart cath. I'm 40. Jesus, man. Everybody's rolling out. Crofty. Toodles, Crofty. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Patrick, thanks for coming. I appreciate it, buddy. Have fun at your auction. Yeah, so pretty much like I said, all I've been doing is catching a few live streams at night, but they're all just yelling, screaming, or uh, chats full of people just full of hatred in their hearts, man. Like for what? I don't even understand it, honestly. Like, and then people get so. I avoid it. Like I don't get myself involved in it, but I mean, it's intriguing to watch, I guess, at points. Um, but just people have so much hatred, man, in their hearts, dude. Like it's crazy, dude. And hatred to people that they see or hear on YouTube. It's just insane. It's weird to me. And most of them are hypocrites too. That's the bad part about it is you'll go to one live stream, and you watch one live stream and they'll be talking about something and they'll be in the chat talking about how this such person is a piece of shit because they did this. And then, a day later or later on that night, oh, that's sweet. By the VA for 3 weeks now. Oh, that's awesome, Keebler, man. I'm glad to hear it. That's freaking awesome. Give that van life a rest, huh? But yeah, and then that same that same person that was in the chat will turn around and a day later or a week later or that same night have a live stream and then they'll do the same shit. They will do the same shit that they just said that person was a piece of shit for. And they do the exact same thing. And then they're mad. You're mad because you're mad at this person because they're on YouTube and on a live stream talking about somebody. Can't drive right now. Yeah. Someone reached out to a friend of mine. What's that? About Good Citizen News, and no one has heard from him in a few years. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. Good Citizen News goes live on his other channel. And I think I talked to him. I was still in Texas, so it was more than a year ago. But I talked to him in Texas before I came back here to Ohio. He called me for something because I got his number. I mean, if people are really worried about him, I mean, I can call him and make sure he's good. What's that? Right. Take me, for instance. I don't go live, but you should hear the mad shit I talk about you on a private stream yard. Yeah, man. It's all good. I don't get butthurt about it, dude. Motherfuckers can talk about me. I don't care. But, I mean, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Yeah, what are you going to say that's going to really affect me? Like, I mean, am I going to lose a fucking minute of sleep over what somebody on YouTube said about me? No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. Oh, looking to bring up his old shit, all that old shit? Yeah. No, he's still out there. Right. I mean, you want something to say, you got something to say about me, man, say it to me. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Yeah, I try to get along with everyone, man, but it's that old YouTube it's that old YouTube thing, man, is that if you're in somebody's chat or you kind of like somebody and you're in their chat all the time or something like that, somebody else that may like you or supposedly like you gets mad butthurt because they don't like that person. You know what I mean? It's just, that's another thing that's just insane to me. I don't like a lot of people on YouTube. I don't like a lot of people on YouTube, but they're free to do whatever they want to do. I'm more to the aspect of just watching what happens. I mean, and stupid is as stupid does too, Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm too old for middle school, high school, elementary school games. Yeah, most definitely. I feel the same exact fucking way. Different story when you're standing in front of my face. Well, yeah, yeah. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't knowingly support any pedos and all that shit. Uh, I don't do none of that. And and that's another thing. I guess I can go into a toe for life rant. I guess uh, get on, start getting on that little subject a little bit. So I don't support no pedos, and I can look over, I can look over a person with felonies, with bad felonies, not sexual abuse felonies, but some people on the streets. Because I mean, I grew up where I grew up, so I got a plethora of friends that have felonies for just doing things to try to stay alive, and survive, and doing dumb shit because they were or still are hooked on dope or any of that shit, right? I can overlook that shit, man, uh, and just be like, that doesn't affect my judgment on somebody too much. But when you do that, when you are a felon and all that kind of shit, and egregious felonies, and then you sit up on a soapbox on YouTube and try to act like you're the voice of reason to other people that aren't felons and that don't have criminal histories at all, in 50 some years. What up, Joe motherfucking Go? Fuck's going on with you? But to me, that's yeah. Like you can't sit up on your soapbox and say me, and I know what I'm talking about, and this and that and this and that and that and this and that. When you done shit and you was a felon and went to prison and all that kind of dumb shit, man. Like, and then trying to spew that on me and saying if you don't align with me, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not a felon. I did my share of jail, walk in the door, out of jail kind of shit in my life. Um, I ain't got nothing. I actually, honestly, I was just fucking around the other day, and this was probably like 2 days ago because I was looking something up on someone's traffic ticket, and when you look it up here, it comes up traffic and criminal, and it goes dates all the way back to 1990, I think. And so I just fucked around and put mine in there, and I went back, and other than traffic violations, which I have a full bore of those, um, not none recently, but just a lot, priors. The only criminal thing I've had since I've been 18 years old was a disorderly conduct intoxicated, and it went nowhere. It went nowhere. I pleaded no contest. I had a lawyer, and I walked away with a fine. Period. And that was shit. That had to been close. Yeah, I bet it was 30 years ago. At least 30, maybe even 31 or 32. So, like, to me, it's just like, whatever, dude. Like, what are you going to tell me? that you know more than me and that I should listen to you because you're a felon and been in prison. I could have been a lot of things in this lifetime, in this neighborhood, in this city that I live in, but I didn't. I'm just saying. There, ran over with. But yeah, people on YouTube are just some people in the chats on YouTube and shit are just, and it amazes me, man. And some of these people I see, man, crazy. Here's another thing that's just boggles my mind. I feel like the older you get, the wiser you get. You know that old saying, you get wiser, right? And I feel like you get wiser. Like a lot of the shit that I've seen in the last 10 years, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. No, I wasn't. I never got arrested for it. The reason why I never got arrested for it was because no one ever picked me up because I was too fucking ugly. You can stand on a corner and act like a prostitute all day long, but until John picks you up, you're not, you know what I mean? You're not breaking the law, so. But no, but anyways, get back to it, I feel like, and I'd be seeing these people in these chats and shit, right? And these motherfuckers be like 65 years old talking about, oh, I'm 65 and I'm 67 and 68. And I'm like, man, and you in these chats just like, and then I think to myself, I'm like, well, you know what I mean? They're that age. They probably ain't got much going on. If their grandkids ain't coming by, you know what I'm saying, and seeing them or whatever. So maybe all they got is YouTube. So I guess, yeah, I didn't show enough. Shit, I'd have ran them away faster if I'd have showed some leg on my hairy ass leg, Keebler shit. Um, so I feel like, man, some of them people, man, that just be on there like that, like they just don't have nothing better to do, and maybe they're just playing the game. I don't fucking know, man. It's just weird to me. Right, but I mean, but you're a person that seems like more like you're old and wise, and that you just don't, follow behind somebody, man, just because, you know what I mean, and then talk shit about people that don't follow behind somebody. Is I guess where I'm getting at, and that's the biggest thing, you know what I mean? Like, go outside. Some of them, man. I mean, I feel it. I feel you, man. Some of them really do, man. Go outside, breathe the fresh air. I got fresh air rolling through the windows right now. I don't even honestly, even if I had air conditioning probably in this van, I'd probably have the windows down and the air on. Because I just like the cold breeze, but I love the fresh air, man. I hate being in a stopped up car, man, with the air on. Get all stale air and shit. Just saying. I like a nice breeze, nice fresh air. Man, the other day, Sunday, y'all, I woke up at 11:50 a.m. I went to bed at like midnight. And I woke up at 11:50 a.m., dude. Didn't hear any of my alarms, nothing. I was like, fuck me running. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. Make all that make sense. The good ones are the ones that are bringing. The good ones are the ones that say they're so pro First Amendment. What's up, King Bluto? Welcome in. What's really crazy is the ones that say they're so pro First Amendment, and then they're turning around and putting lawsuits on people for what they say on YouTube. That's what's crazy. Now that just make that shit make sense to me. And they, you know what's another thing, dude? You know another thing? Okay, I'm ranting. So we just call this Thursday night rant with Toe on his drive at the park now. You know what another thing that pisses me off? Pisses me off bad. It's that these people, they call each other names and call each other things like pedo, you're a pedo, a chomo, and all that other shit on YouTube with no fucking evidence, no nothing to back it up. You know what I mean? Nothing to back it up. And that's, man, that's not cool, man. Like, call me an asshole, call me a dick, call me a fucker, call me whatever, call me all that shit, but don't call me a fucking chomo. You know what I mean? Because that shit right there, you know, it's like all this, you know, you guys see it out here, right? And not just on YouTube, you guys see it in the mainstream media and things, and all these fucking politicians and all of this. How they fucking twist their narrative, and then they call, like, you know, calling people pedos and fucking chomos and rapists and shit like that, man. Like, that's serious shit, dog. You don't fucking play with that, man. Seriously. I don't even know what new rumor about Bao is, innocent. I have no idea what the new rumor about Bao is. The thing is nobody knows. Everybody can start rumors about Bao, but nobody knows what Bao's doing. The only person that knows what fucking Bao's doing is Bao. Period. Nobody knows what's going on with him at home. Nobody knows what's going on with him in his life. Nobody knows nothing like that. The only one that knows anything, yeah, nobody, nothing. Like, that's garbage. You know what I mean? Like, Bao is a very private dude, man. Like, he's gonna tell you what he wants to tell you about his personal life, and that's it. He ain't gonna tell you everything. He's OG. He's been in this game too long. He knows how YouTube plays. So, I mean, any rumor about Bao is bullshit. I don't listen to all that. I don't listen to no rumors about nobody. Now, I might get, every now and then, someone might throw me a message, you know, a text message or a fucking email and say, hey, man, did you hear about this? Go check it out. And then I will. You know what I'm saying? I'll go check it out. And then I'll come up with my own, I don't know, opinion on it. But I'm not just going to say, because wrestling. What's up, Shy? Shut up, man. I like wrestling, dude. That shit is real, man. Some of the best athletes in the world abuse their body every week like that, day in and day out. Come on, man. All week long. Tell me another athlete. You can't tell me they don't abuse their body. I don't think it's real, like storylines and all that, but and the hitting and the punching and all that shit. But you get an athlete to do half the shit they do. I'm just saying. Right? Yeah, because the other sports are fixed. At least wrestling tells you that it's fixed. But yeah, fucking this YouTube realm, man, this YouTube world, dude, that we're living in, man. It's crazy, dude. And I mean, I make my own decision, you know, and I make my own decisions about people and my own opinions. And even if you are against that person and you say what's up to me, or you come into my chat and say what's up to me or whatever, I'm kosher with you, dog. Like, I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. I ain't gonna be like, fuck you because you like such and such. The Attitude Era. Yeah, they're claiming shit. They're claiming shit. Let me enlighten you if you don't know already. And Innocent, I think you're smart enough to know. They're claiming stupid shit and making rumors about Bao because they can't get to them. And not get to them as in, you know, I'm gonna come see you get to them. It's get to them. They can't get under his skin. Nothing they say or do or whatever can really get to him. And they've tried everything. They tried doxing him, doxing where he's at, you know, all that shit. And that shit didn't even get to him. He was back live streaming, watching Ice. Watching Ice Poseidon. You know what I mean? Or ain't that his name or whatever? Like, you know, watching fucking what's that goddamn street in Philadelphia where Loretta was born? You know? Yeah. They can't deal with it. They can't deal with it, then they try to get back at him and try to hurt him and think it's gonna be like, you know, like Kensington. Yeah, Kensington. Yeah. They can't get under his skin, dude. They just can't. And that's what I like about him the most, is that he doesn't let that shit fucking bother him. You think you got under his skin. See there, you already spun that, you already got that narrative. That you think you got under his skin, Pink. You didn't get under his skin. He shuts that computer off. And then he goes about his room. You didn't get under his skin. He might have irritated him a little bit, like a mosquito, you know, scratching, you know. But you really didn't get under his skin. I guarantee you that. And if you got timed out, and I will say this, if you got timed out, and you're the only person I ever known that's ever been timed out, and I've ever been seen, and I've been watching Bao and his live streams of just reaction live streams or whatever you want to call it, or is going over people's videos or whatever. I've been watching them for the last 7 years at least. We're not even counting the years before that I watching and all that shit. But at least 7 years I've been watching it, and I've never seen anybody timed out. And even though he doesn't have other mods, and he's the only mod in his channels, if he timed somebody out, their messages would completely be gone. And I've never seen anybody's messages disappear, ever. I've never seen anybody's messages disappear because they were saying some ill shit about him or anything like that. He just don't pay attention to it. It's not even a game. No. I want to see him. You got my email. You said you're going to email me. Send me the screenshots of that, because I can't believe it until I see it. Yes, he does. And it might have been years ago. Might have been when he had mods or something. I don't know, but I'm just telling you. I mean, and I'm not a religious. I religiously watch him when I can. What up, GS? Welcome in. I religiously watch him when I can, Pink, but I've never seen ever. And Jody, I know Jody watches. Jody lurks a lot in Bowles chats, even when he's not typing on a keyboard. And I Jody, I don't know. You ever seen anybody fucking comments get disappear on Bowles? Oh yeah, Chili's kicked me. Chili banned me. Chili banned me from his chats. He banned me as soon as I made that funny video about him. But then after that, now he's cool with me again. It actually was, I'll tell you what it was. He unbanned me. You guys remember when he did when he did a couple of panels with Bow? You know? Jody D. Oh yeah. Man, anybody that he believes he can hurt, hurt their feelings, yes, that's who he's gonna go after. He's a fucking douche. But yeah, Chili. I'll pull up the screenshots probably 4 years ago. All right. Yeah, Chili DeCastro, he banned me when I made that fucking video about him when I went in his chat. And he was like, Toe for life. What's up, Toe for life? You know what I mean? I made that fucking video. But then when he went on Bow's panel and he talked to Bow, remember that? I know you guys that watch Bow remember. And we were all in there chatting it up, and Chili was, oh man, we're cool, man, and I'm cool, and da 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 da, and everybody was being all nice to, everybody was pretty much being nice to Chili. Then he unbanned me, and I mean, I don't have no problem with Chili. I think he's another person that, I'm pro First Amendment, but I'm gonna sue you for what you said about me. But I'm pro First Amendment, and that's what he's trying to do to free men, fucking accountability for all, and what's that chick's name? What's that girl's name? I always forget her name. Kate. He's trying to sue. He's trying to sue them three because what the meanie word he said on the internet. Oh yeah, Ruff's got me banned. He's had me banned for a while. He hates me. He had me banned ever. He had me banned ever since the last time I went in his chat and I wasn't banned, and I triggered his ass. I triggered him under Toe for life. Yeah, mass okay. Yeah, Chili DeCastro's He's got a lawsuit against Kate, AFA, Accountability for All, Josh, and James Freeman. He's got lawsuits. Yeah, man, you sent me the link and I couldn't watch it. I was working, man, but I just turned it on real quick and I seen you was eating lunch. Man, that looked good. I don't know. Oh, not Freeman, lackluster? Okay, see? I don't know that whole thing. Yeah, I don't know if they got dismissed or not. I know he sent some kind of, I think the newest thing was that he sent them some kind of email or something like that, and said I'll drop the lawsuit if you apologize or some shit like that or something like that or apologize and I won't come after you or something like that. I don't know what it was. It was something stupid, But yeah. Christopher Ruff banned me. I don't know if I'm banned on Direct D channel. I know I'm banned on Christopher Ruff though, because I triggered the last time I got banned. When he banned me, I triggered his ass. I said something, and he said he got all fucking triggered. And he was like, I don't even know why you're in my fucking chat, man. And da 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 da. And he banned me. So then I went in under my sock account, uh, which everybody, you guys all know my sock account, and you know where it stems from, and it's Toe3 Life, right? So I went in under my stock account, Toe3 Life, and I told him to have a blessed day. And I knew that would trigger him because he's such a, you know, oh, religion sucks and there's no God and da 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 da. So I told him to have a blessed day. And boy, that triggered him. See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I got it all recorded. I got a screenshot. I went back and recorded the part when I went in there. And he was like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Fucking what's up, homegrown? Welcome in. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. Motherfucker knows I don't do, I hate religion, and I'm gonna come in here and talk about have a blessed holiday, because I think it was like Thanksgiving or something. It was right around Thanksgiving last year. And that motherfucker got mad and banned me under my sock account too. I got a couple more though I can go in there under if I need to. You guys all know I still got Light Up Your Life, so I can go in there under Light Up Your Life, and then I still got Tyrant Hunter News I can go in there. She's crazy. That bitch is kind of Fruit Loopish. I kind of wonder, and this is just me, and it's just because it piqued my interest, right? I kind of wonder why she's got a credit card. That's her credit card. And I know you can do this because I did the same thing. I had a credit card, and then I gave an extension card or whatever you want to call it to Aja, and it had her name on it and all that, but it was my account, right? So anything that happened to that account fell back on me. But she had the credit card. She had a credit card with her name on it too, right? And so I want to, like, and someone said it in somebody's chat, might have been GS's chat. GS, maybe you could elaborate if it was your chat, but someone had said something like, oh, what the fuck did they say? They would say, why would you give a felon because he ain't got no credit and fucked his credit up or something like that, so then you give him a credit card or something like that, dude. And I thought the same thing. I'm like, you know this guy off of YouTube, and yeah, maybe you've been to his house. Like, I get it. Like, Westside's been to my house. Brandon Mitchell has been to my house. Cliff Williams has been to my house. People's been to my house. The Angry Vet's been to my house. Nikki's been to my house. Mr. Nikki's been to my house. Midwest has been to my house. You know, and the list goes on and on. But would I get a credit card and send a credit card to one of them with their name on it, but under my account? Yeah, probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? Just saying. Right, Brandon? Like, we cool people, man. I love you, dude. You've been to my house. You know, we had good conversations, but I'm not getting you a credit card, homie. Get your own credit card. Hey, if you can't get a credit card because your credit's messed up, then go get you one of them secure credit cards, put $100 on it, put you some gas in the car that you can afford, and then pay it right back off. And then maybe you'll build your credit back up to where you can actually get a credit card. You know what I'm saying? Just say it. It's crazy though, man. People are insane, bro. Fucking insane. prepaid. Yeah, prepaid credit card. But believe it or not, them prepaid credit cards, though, they'll build your credit back up. If you got shit credit, they'll help build your credit back up, especially if you pay it back off. Like you put the $100 on there or whatever, you go put $50 in gas in your car, and then when you get paid that week, you pay that $50 back and get it back to, you know, the full $100 and shit like that. And it'll show, you know, that you're using the money, but then you're making the payments right back. And it'll help boost your credit. I'm not saying you're going to get fucking, you know, an 800 credit score, but yeah, no Target card. But why? I guess, you know, if Butt Phone Boy had enough money, you know what I mean, and money coming in and all that shit to pay that shit back, then why does he need a credit card? Okay, so listen to this scenario. Why does Butt Phone Boy need a credit card that's somebody else's credit card, but it has his name on it? What's up, Clay, man? What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. But why does Butt Phone Boy have a credit card with his name on it, but it's somebody else's account, and then uses it for cigarettes and grocery shopping and all that? What couldn't he have just gave his girlfriend? Couldn't he just gave his girlfriend at the time, whatever her name was? I forgot her name. What's her name? Sasha or some shit. Couldn't he just gave his girlfriend cash to go get his cigarettes and to go buy a gallon of fucking milk and bread or whatever the fuck it may be, right? Like, cause me, like, I try to pay cash for everything, dude. I try not to use no credit cards and no shit like that, man. Like, if I can't pay cash for it, man, then I guess I don't need it. And maybe that's where I guess that's where fucking Butt Phone Boy, I guess, needs to be. Like, if you ain't got the cash, you're right. You ain't got the cash. I ain't even got a bank account. Yeah, I mean, I get you there, man. Yeah, I mean, well, that's because he's not putting, like, his content and his views have went to shit, so he's not making the money that he was making 3 years ago on YouTube. Yes, that's why. Yeah, right. So but you work your ass off, man. Like you sit up late nights and do streams and fucking edit videos and what's up, Agsy? You know, and get videos together that you're gonna do to, you know, so you don't get copyright struck and shit like that. I mean, you know. But his YouTube revenue wasn't from super chats and all that. His YouTube revenue was from the views, and everybody views are down. Like across the cop watching board on all the big channels and shit, their views are all down. The only one that's getting fucking views is that Fappa dude, you know, and he's getting the views because reactions. He's getting a reaction. What's up, Rebecca? You know, he's getting the reactions, and people love it. You know, people love watching a dumpster fire. I mean, it's the way it is, man. People just love watching a dumpster fire, man, and I'm one of them people. I like watching a dumpster fire sometimes too. I like to laugh. Anybody that brings me content that makes me laugh and can have me just dying, laughing, I'm gonna watch, man. And one of the ones that make me that really make me laugh is one of the ones lately that has made me laugh. Um, hang on, I'm touching buttons. I better quit touching my screen. Was bow on panel with that fucking coded friend guy. Oh, that shit was so fucking hilarious, dude. That shit was so fucking hilarious. My chest was hurting. I was laughing so fucking hard. I think I was even messaging GS telling him how hard I was laughing that shit was too funny. That shit is crazy, dude. That shit was funny as hell, man. Just thinking about it makes me laugh. I like that little person comedian. Who's that? I don't know. I don't know who that is. But that's why I watch. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's entertainment to me, man. YouTube is an entertainment platform, if you ask me, and it's entertainment. And it sucks that like shit has to go real life on people. Um, Kevin Hart. It sucks that it has to go real life, and these people are fucking, what do they call that shit? Abusing our legal system to try to fucking uh uh what do they call that? Something litigants or something like that. Litigation, some shit. You guys know I ain't too fucking smart. Um, fictitious or some shit like that. Litigations or whatever. It sucks that people are fucking doing that shit, man, and think it's cool. Litigious. That's it. Thank you. Look at that. The fucking Aussie comes in here and tells me what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. That's it. Vectatious. Yeah. Um, and it just sucks that we got stupid people out there doing that shit, man. And usually the ones that are doing it are the ones that hide behind the curtain of First Amendment. We're doing that shit. The people that are just fucking speaking their mind on YouTube, which is freedom of speech, right? I mean, it's nothing easier than that. Just like me right now, I'm talking the way I'm talking about whoever I want to talk about, because I have freedom of speech. And a lot of people, fought, died, fought, maybe not fought, but served the country to stand up for that. So, I mean, whatever. And that's another thing. Let's go into that. God damn it. Here we go. Toe ranting. Thursday night rant. Here we go. That's another thing. This is another thing that's pissing me off about YouTube and these fucking people in these YouTube chats and immediately fucking attacking each other and veterans, whether you're fucking, I don't care if you're a goddamn, I don't care if you're a goddamn Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, veteran that had to sweep up shit out of the fucking the stables of one of them guy, one of the about that. I should have put do not disturb on. I'm acting like, but that's enough, right? I don't give a fuck if you cleaned up shit in a stable for the fucking military, right? I don't know if the military has horses or stables or anything like that, but I don't give a fuck if you cleaned up shit. You fucking signed a paper that said that them motherfuckers own you for 4 years or whatever, and you went through basic training, whatever, boot camp, whatever they different places call it. I don't even know what the hell that was. Am I still here, you guys? Thumbs up, maybe. Thumbs up, everybody, if you can hear me, everything. We're good. I don't know. It disconnected and then reconnected because I got something came in. Yeah, thumbs up. All right, cool. But yeah. My dad told me about that shit. Dad told me about that in Vietnam, right? But I don't care if that was your only fucking job in the military, man. Does that make you a lesser fucking person? Like, and they attack, so that person's gonna get attacked on YouTube and get called not a real fucking vet and this and that and this and that. Man, that's bullshit, man. If you're a fucking vet, you're a vet, man. You fucking signed that paper. You swore that oath to defend the Constitution against foreign enemies and all that shit, all that other rigmarole that goes with it, right? You're a fucking vet, dude. Period. Point blank. I don't give a fuck what you did in the service. I don't care. I don't care what you did. I don't care if you killed Osama bin Laden. And I don't care if you swept shit. You're a fucking vet in my eyes. And that's the way people need to look at it. And guess what? I'm not a fucking vet. I never served my country, but that's the way I look at it. You don't have to tell me what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter to me, man. If you... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, Keebler. That's fucking garbage, man. That's fucking bullshit. Because someone might have not have served at the same time where there was an active war or something. Maybe there was, a security detail or something going on in a different, but not an active war. But so you're not a fucking vet because you're not a combat vet? Come on, man. Right? Like, ain't that, I mean, and that's, that's it fucking stupid, ain't it, man? I don't get it, man. It's fucking stupid, dude. Nice. It's just, it makes me... So, I got one for you. So my dad was in Vietnam. Marine Corps, and he was in Vietnam. He was in Vietnam. He wasn't during the Vietnam era or anything. He was in the country of Vietnam, right? Does that make him cooler than somebody that just was behind a desk during Vietnam? I'm asking. Does that make him... I've been listening to these last two cuts. What? Right. So does that make you less of a vet than anybody else, Keebler? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You sign that paper. You sign over all your fucking rights to anything. They owned you, right? Pretty much. That's what I've been told. Well, you signed it all over, you know. And to me, that's you're a vet at that point. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be talking shit. I could not know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Yeah, right. That oath, I guess, doesn't stop when you. That oath doesn't stop just because you're out of the service. Let's see how long. My dad hasn't got nothing. Well, let's see. My dad. Let's see what 50, 50 years have passed, right? So at least 50 years. And my dad never used nothing when he got out of the military. He never used the VA. He never got compensation. I mean, he got his compensation. He hasn't got his he got his compensation while he was active, but when he got out of the military, he didn't get his compensation. He went back to his 9 to 5 job. Uh, had insurance through the company that he worked for, his health insurance. Went to regular doctors, never went to the VA or nothing up until about 2 years ago, and then he went and got some partial stuff from the government because he's a Vietnam vet. 50 years. He never did nothing. So he didn't go into the military just to get the benefits either. He used regular doctors, health insurance through work, and all that. Us kids, we went to doctors, regular doctors, you know, when I was a kid. Never went to the VA. My dad never went to the VA. And I'll be honest with you, he always said the reason why he didn't go to the VA was because the VA was like a clinic here. And then the VA hospital was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, up by the University of Michigan. And he said he wasn't about to drive all the way up there just to get fucking, you know, to see doctors and shit. So that was one of the reasons why he didn't go to the VA. And he just, and to this day, he still doesn't go. He doesn't go to the VA. He goes to regular doctors here, uses his Medicaid or whatever. I don't know what the hell he uses, whatever insurance he has. Because he's retired, obviously. My dad's almost 80 years old. But he served his country, you know, and he went to Vietnam. Uh, and he's a vet, just like GS is a vet, just like Keebler's a vet, you know. But for people to attack other vets on YouTube, a vet attacking another vet because of their service or what they did or where they did it or how they did it or what branch of service. And I know there's a little ridicule like, oh, you know, only seamen in the Navy and, you know, blah, blah, blah about the Air Force, you know, college kids in the Air Force or, you know, and the Marine Corps, you know, is the, you know, the grunts. And, you know, I know there's that little, you know, that's just a little playful fun, right? Like, that's all a little playful fun, but they're all them people are vets, right? And it doesn't matter what they did or what branch of the service they were in, right? And I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, and you guys might get a laugh at this, but up until probably 15 years ago, I never even realized that the Coast Guard was part of the military, was a branch of the military. Never even knew that. In the Navy, yeah, Marines eat crayons, yeah, that kind of shit. Like, that's just poking fun at, other vets, just ha ha ha, fun. But when you're literally like talking shit and saying that a vet did this or whatever, blah blah blah, in the fucking, to me that's just amazing, dude. Shows your character, you know what I mean? Like, to me, the other vet that's on the other end of that, that's on the receiving end of that, that's on the receiving end of you talking shit about their military service, is the better vet in my eyes. And you're a piece of shit. So, just insane to me, dude. Fucking insane. Right. Coast Guardsman sees more action in peacetime than the average grunt will see in war. Yeah. But I honestly, dude, 15 years ago, you would have asked me, you would have been like, did you know that the United States Coast Guard is military? Or I'd have been like, no. I'd have never thought to see a guy with a Coast Guard hat on and tell him and say, thank you for your service. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I try to do that. When I see somebody with a fucking vet hat on or a vet shirt or something like that, whether they're limping around, whether they're got a leg, missing a leg for uh, um, because they were blown up or whatever, overseas, IED or whatever they call them. I thank them for their service every chance I get. I'm not gonna say I do it all the time, and I'm able to do it all the time, but every chance I get, I try. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, that's got to make them feel good, man. Make you feel like we're still Americans. You know what I mean? Like, even though with all this garbage going on in the world and in this country to this day, we're fucking Americans, man. I'm American. My family came from across seas. You know what I'm saying? My family came here, as far as I know, and I've seen legal paperwork. Yeah. And I've seen the legal paperwork where my family's come over here legally. So I have family that's from a different country descent, but I'm fucking American. I was born right here in this city that I'm sitting in, talking to you guys on this live stream, right across the fucking river, about a mile and a quarter away. It's now gone. The hospital is gone now, but I was born in that fucking hospital. I'm American. I was born on American soil. I'm American. That's another thing, and I've had this discussion before. People say, oh, Mexico is America too. Yes, Mexico is, Canada is. You know, you're a Pharaoh, not American. That's right, because I'm Generation X. We're the only Pharaoh generation. That's why we are the way we are, and that's why we believe the things that we believe. Because we drank out of water hoses. We slid down that hot steel slide. We spun on that motherfucking merry-go-round at the fucking park and got slung off that bitch or fucking puked. You know what I'm saying? I rode a bike without helmets and knee pads and shoulder pads and elbow pads and jumped ramps and was out, and I walked in the house. When I was a kid, you walk in on a day like today, the street lights ain't on, as you can see. Look, street lights aren't on yet. If I walked in my house right now, this time of day, I would be would look at me and be like, "What are you doing here? Like, what you doing home? Like, we didn't come home. We didn't come home like that and just hang out like these kids do nowadays." Our parents would be like, "Hit the road, Jack. Oh, you came here to get something to drink? Get you something to drink. Get out. See you when the street lights come on." Right. PDF, what up, homie? But that's how it is, man. These YouTube streets, man, though, these fucking people, man, just, it's insane. I know it's hot down there in the swamp, boy. It's hot up here in the north. It's hot as hell. So I know it's got to be hot down there in the swamp. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. I've been rambling for almost 2 hours. Shit, this is almost like a full-blown Toe for Life rant. 2 hours long. Look at that shit. That's crazy. But yeah, man. So I mean, you do what you want to do. You hang out. You hang out as long as you ain't hanging out and chopping it up. You know, with pedos. You know what I mean? Pedos and murderers are about the only ones that I don't think deserve a second chance. And rape it, yeah, well, you know, that's pedo, kind of runs into pedo, chomo, rapists, you know. But if you had a bad life, man, and shit happened, oh no, he ain't no direct D buddy. Poor dirt farmer, that's for sure. Yeah, GS ain't no direct D buddy. That's for damn sure. We all know that. But yeah, like, fuck it, man. You do whatever you want. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, our president's a felon. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I thought there was a tow truck coming down the road. Craig, you not from this country? Because you said you put Trump back in office. Are you not from this country? Just asking. Direct D, the folded felon. I love that. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. I've heard a lot of them. I've heard you know, direct dookie, direct dummy, direct dipshit, direct douchebag, butt phone boy, boofer, all that shit. But folded felon, that's a good one. I like that one. Watching the deer. But no, I was just gonna get back to real quick that, like, Craig, and it's all good, man. But you said you second chance, you made President Trump out. Fuck, what'd you say? God damn it, now I gotta go back. Some bitch. Second chance, you put Trump back in the White House. You put Trump back in the White House. But that's kind of like what I've been talking about, man. Like, regardless if you like Trump or not, if you're an American, then Trump's your president, period. And that's what I was getting back to, the whole fucking American bullshit, man. Like, love him or hate him, he's your president if you're an American. If you're a fucking American and you were born here or you got citizenship paperwork here and all that, then he's your fucking president, right? I mean, we're getting away from all that shit. You know what I mean? We're getting away from that mentality and that thinking. Right. And you can't agree with everything, man. And you can't agree, man. Like my best friends, my best friends, my real life best friends, you know what I mean? We don't agree upon everything, man. So I don't know what such the blind hatred for people are. What's your take on Trump Epstein files? What's your take on Trump or the Epstein files? Two different things, I think, right? I don't really have a take on it. I mean, and I'm not saying that Trump's a good I'm not saying that I love Trump either. I'm not saying I'm, pro-Trump and da-da-da, but president. You know what I mean? And our president, the president is only strong. The president can only be strong in the eyes of everybody if he has the support behind him, man. And as Americans, we should support our president. Period. Now the Epstein files, I mean, Epstein, I don't know. I heard he was a pedo. I've never really looked into it much. Contrary to popular belief, I have a life outside of YouTube. And I don't watch the mainstream media. I drive a fucking tow truck. So usually can't watch too many videos and all this driving a tow truck. So I don't know much about the Epstein thing. I know what I've heard in circles and a couple live streams that I popped on, and people are saying he's a pedo. Now I've never heard anybody what do I want to say? I've never heard anybody stick up for Epstein. How's that? So that's one thing I've never heard of, is anybody stick up for Epstein. That's fireworks. So by using that as my scale, I would say Epstein's probably a piece of shit or was a piece of shit or whatever, right? Because I've never heard anybody, even the far right, far left people, channels, all that. I've never seen anybody stick up for the man. So I want to say that he was probably a piece of shit. So there's my take on it. So I'm being honest with you. I don't know much about it, so I can't give you an honest answer on, like, anything. I'm not a political person. I don't run in politics. I don't run in politics, but I was showing that the American part about it, what it calls for being American, at least partly being an American. Americans don't wish death upon their president. Americans don't. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I could keep going on and on, but Americans don't wish death upon their president, right? So that's just where I'm at with that. To me, and that's the way I was raised. Part of being American is standing behind your president. Might not like everything he does, but you stand behind him as much as you can because he needs the support. So there you go. And I stood behind Democratic presidents too. Stood behind Bill Clinton. Stood behind George W. Bush. Stood behind Reagan. Stood behind Jimmy Carter. I mean, the list goes on, right? So, it is what it is. Stood behind Obama, right? Obama was our president. Never wished ill will on any president. I just think that's un-American. That's un-American, period. What up, cuz? That was my cousin that just drove by. Man, did the chat stop or did I lose what happened? Oh man, I lost my chat, you guys, so I can't even see what was going on in the chat. It just came back. Thanks for the invite. I think I might have just got I want to say that I might have just got an alert from generally yeah, and I think and that falls all in line to what I'm talking about, right? PDF, like, because those are the people that are wishing death upon our sitting president, our acting president, you know, are those people, right? So, you know, that's I'm with you on that, right? But yeah, GS just went live. Yeah, I mean, I've been on here ranting for 2 hours, and this was just supposed to be a drive stream just to let everybody know that I'm still taking breath into my lungs, and I'm still out here, and I'm still here. Yeah, I haven't put no content out on my channel in a while. I haven't did no live streams, no nothing like that. And mods, you can drop channels, anybody's links in the chat. If you don't have a link, somebody's link that's in my chat, go ahead and check them out. Definitely check out Poor Dirt Farmer. I wish he had more time to do his morning live streams and his conversations. I very, 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 very much used to enjoy those. They used to keep me going when I was in Texas doing my electrical. I would listen to his live streams while I was working all morning long. They were the greatest. I wish he'd get back to it, but life happens and things happen, and maybe he's not in the position right now to do his live streams right now and his panels and his conversations and stuff. But if you don't know PDF is one of the OGs out here. Go subscribe to Poor Dirt Farmer. Subscribe to everybody in the channel. I'm gonna end it with my Thursday night rant. I'm gonna send everybody over since GS is live. I'm gonna send everybody over to GS. Y'all go check out Generally Specific. He's got a pretty decent channel. Here I am. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. But y'all, I know, check out the Ugly Mug. But y'all, go check out Generally Specific. Tell them you guys came from Toe for Life. Toe for Life sent you. And I love you guys all. And peace, y'all. Toodles. We out this bitch until next time. If I can find it, shut it off.